Alright, so the Tower of God reveal stream is going on and they're about to showcase one of them. But we're actually going to be talking about what the characters do first, and then we'll come back to the showcase. And they look pretty good for what individual thing they do. There are three very different characters. So usually when we get a collab, we get characters that like work together. They're like supposed to be, run together and stuff like that. Or at the very least, there's an idea there you can see. These three don't want to be run together at all. Like, at all. So we'll start with, I think this is the main character, time skipped or something. But he is a PvE character. I'm not sure if he's free. We're going to have to wait for the patch notes to be 100% on that. But I stole some of these translations from the 7DS Leaks Discord. They're not proper translations, they are from Google Translate because the one translator we have is Korean and there's a Japanese only stream, unfortunately. But we can have an idea here, and the translations are good enough. So the Jew, whatever his name is, at the start of battle in PvE, so this is the only PvE character of the three, of course. Grant the power of Thorns to yourself for 2 turns. And when the power of Thorns is removed, remove all debuff effects from allies, rank up your skills. Also, once the power of Thorns is removed, it will increase the basic stats of allies by 20%. So, power of Thorns is damage dealt by allies plus 20%, and damage received minus 20%. So, he's actually pretty good. He's giving your allies 20% damage increase, 20% damage reduction. Unfortunately, when you say, like, PvE, it's not everything that's PvE, unfortunately. It's like, PvE. It's not demonic beasts, not raids. It's probably going to encompass the not demonic beast, the Demon King fight. I think that does count, so that's good. He's actually probably going to be pretty good for that. But there's a lot of fights that don't get included on this PvE part here. But for whatever he is good for, I mean, he's like a better Green Arthur, pretty much. It gives a little less damage increase, but he's going to be giving the stats, and he has a buff card. He has a blue buff card, removes debuff effects from all allies, increase basic stats. This is the same blue buff card from Red Arthur, and he has a debuff card, which is reduce defense-related stats on one enemy. So he's a pretty decent PvE character. He looks free, but his relic is also pretty good. Increases styles element. Buff effects on allies by 1.5 times in PvE. So you see like any attack related stab buffs, you're going to be getting 1.5 times. His own buff card is going to be getting 1.5 times. Looks like a very good PvE character. He looks free, I'll be honest. I think he's going to be free. But regardless, I was kind of hoping the main character, or this guy, would be actual PvP character, but whatever. Second character is this Yuri. Her passive is a little complicated, but we'll pull through. So for each human ally participating in battle, so she's a human team character. The basic stats of humans will increase by 5%, and human allies will receive when human allies receive damage when a skill is used, or when the enemy uses a skill on the enemy's turn. If you receive it, you will be given a Rose Divine Water to that enemy for 4 turns. So if the enemy attacks one of your allies, they get debuffed. This is I hope that this is not incorrect and it's not like two-way around, because it's very poorly translated, as you can see from Google Translate, but you can tell there's like, if the enemy attacks you, they get that debuff for 4 turns. The debuff is damage dealt minus 10%, can be stacked 3 times. Also, if you use a skill on an enemy that has maximum stacks of Rose Divine Water, they will be unable to use skills for 1 turn. I assume you also can put the stacks on them if you attack them with her. Again, the text is a little woozy, but we've seen characters that do exactly this before, like pretty much. So that's what I assume exactly what her passive does. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's nothing insane because we don't know how good this this debuff is going to be. Is he actually unable to use all skills for one turn? If it is, it's really strong. But you see how much, like how hard she's going to hit. This is the only human buff, so humans still don't have a back unit. You're probably going to have to still run her with like Bon and Ascanor. Or maybe you remove Ascanor so you can actually use a back unit, right? I don't know. So she looks good, but the problem is her team. Allies' crit resistance and crit defense are increased by 30%. Now, this is really funny because of the next character. Her cards are remove stance, single target, remove stance, AoE, or sorry, remove buffs and stances, AoE, sorry. And her ult, oh there, I didn't read the ult for the other guy. It's cut damage, it increased crit chance by 3 times, and grants him the power of thorns for 2 turns again. So, oh, that's nice actually. He can cycle because he gets the power of thorns in the beginning of the battle, but if you ult, he also gets it again so that he can get the rank up again. That's pretty cool. Her ult, for 4 turns, inflicts 3 pieces of rose water on a single enemy and inflicts cutting damage equal to 750% of attack power without critical. Weird. She has a, cutting damage. So she can't crit, but she does percentage based on her crit damage on the enemy. But she doesn't have a card that does that. I would have liked she had a card that does that. Now the main character. So this is the main character of the collab at the very least. For sure. Like he is, look at the size of this passive. And there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm pretty sure they're doing this. Look at the chat. This is showcase going on. So, at the start of battle, give yourself a proof of stability effect for 1 turn, which is damage received by unknown allies minus 30%. And when that is cancelled, so when the 1 turn elapses, give yourself power of divine water effect for 1 turn, which is HP does not fall below 1. Is he great? We're gonna see in the PvP gameplay. Disables enemies' critical resistance and critical defense when using single attack skills. So it's really funny that she gives crit resistance and crit defense, right? Just for a character that releases alongside her to disable crit defense and crit resistance. Okay. Now, when Divine Water is removed, applies the King's Decision effect to yourself for 5 turns. Also, for each ally, of course, for each unknown ally participating in battle, your basic stats increase by 7%. There's always something like that for unknown, dude. There's always. Always. Anyways. King's Decision increases critical damage by 1% for every 1% decrease crit rate plus 100% when using general attack skills. Damage increased by rank when using skills. Oh, okay. So sorry, for 1% HP decreased. The tax is a little like confusing because there's no like punctuation, but increase critical damage by 1% for every 1% HP decreased, and then critical rate plus 100% when using attack skills. And then depending on the card rank, you do extra damage. If it's level 1 card plus 30, level 2 card plus 60%, level 3 card plus 120% damage. Very interesting. I find this one hilarious. HP does not fall below 1, of course. His attack skills, they're both single target? No, one's single target, one's AoE. Okay. Deals light spear damage. New type of damage, okay. Equal to 450% to a single enemy. Penetration rate increased by 3 times, and when using a skill, own attack plus 40%. I'm zooming in, sorry. And then his AoE deals fatal damage, equal to 250, which is double crit damage. His relic and ult here. His relic, I care about the relic more. For every time, proof of stability effect, divine water effect, or King's Decision effect when used cancelled, all debuffs are cancelled. So every turn, he gets cleansed. Okay. Because they last 1 turn. Like, this one lasts 1 turn. This one lasts 1 turn. This one lasts 5 turns. But honestly, if you get cleansed the first 2 turns, and then you get the other effect, you're probably just going to kill them. Okay. Alt gives yourself a 150% crit damage increase for 2 turns, inflicts 500 of your own attack in cutting damage to all enemies, and gives you immortality for 1 turn. They want to hammer this immortality down. Okay, let's take a look at the showcase. I'm gonna put full screen here because it's a new skin for Melee. Is it? I think so. Yeah, it's for the new Melee as well. I'm gonna put volume so we can hear them do that. Over exaggerate on every sentence. But oh, he looks cool. So, okay, I was curious about this. The proof buffs seem to be blue. Maybe you can see because the stream is very low quality, but they are blue. They are not gray. Interesting choice of team, Tyr and Galfa. I mean, if unknowns are back, there is a lot of annoying characters I can think of. Oh god. So he cleansed the debuffs, and did he move already to the next one, or is he still? Because I don't know the symbols, right? Guess we'll find out. I hate through the shield. Through the shield. Okay. Oh, the enemy melee didn't. See, the enemy melee would not have done that. The enemy melee would have got his balls, and then he would have got a rank up this turn. But you know, he looks cool though. See, having two screens is very, very dumb. Like, you only need one. Make a big screen. That's what Korea does, but Korea is unfortunately not streaming right now. My bond was killed. I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know. New character, so you never know. You never know. Let's see his AoE. So, is he full-on maxed? I don't know the buffs. That was a level 3. I'm going to assume that was like maxed out. Like, that was like his last passive. That gives him more crit chance. Because he hit every single crit. Like, he didn't miss a single one. And then, I'm going to assume he also got the 120% extra damage. That is pretty good though, even if it's giga exaggerated because it is a level 3. That is really, really good. On the melee team, right? Of course. Oh, dude, this is why I wasn't watching. Look, they ended that very tiny showcase, and instead of showcasing the human character, it's over. Like, they're already showing the banner. Okay, well, let's see the banner. That's good. I mean, if he is a good pair for... What's his name again? Zahard? I don't know why I said it like that. Data. His name is Data. That's pretty good then. And Tristan. I'm assuming a lot of people still don't have Tristan maxed out, or maybe even Tristan at all. And is that the end of the stream? And then there's the guaranteed start ticket that you only get if you pay. I am going... Give me just a second. Oh, he's going to showcase them in PvE. I want you to go back on the stream and see if they... I thought that was mono. I thought that was mono for a second. I was like, why are they showing mono? I want to go back on the stream and see if they show that the character is free. So going back, I saw you get 3 free multis on the banner. So if you are considering to skip this banner, or maybe even 4, because this might actually be separate. So it's maybe 30 from login plus 10 from the rewards. It might be actually 4 free multis. If you're considering skipping this banner for the next festival, that is pretty good. There's a free outfit. There's another free character. There's a free outfit. Free haircut. Oh, okay. They're bringing back like this event tower, but I guess with much improved rewards with UR pendants and these things for True Awakening. That's pretty good. I like that. Top 100 ungeared. Oh no, this is the Chaos Game mode. I dig it. Okay, Chaos Game mode is coming back on the 5th. I like that. Yeah, I don't think he's free. They're already showing. I'll wait for patch notes. Should be 100%. But whenever they, this is where they would show if he's free or not. It's like here, for example, like, oh, here would be where he would be free. So I think there's no free character. But we'll wait for patch notes, should be 100% on that, but I think there's no free character. They would show it right here, like, it would be right here. This is the final reward for, like, those missions, like 5 missions that you get, to, like, maybe get a free multi, you know what I'm talking about? Usually they have those unfastenable banners, like, you do 5 missions, then the final reward is, like, 10 tickets at the top. But in collabs, usually is the free character. But instead, it's this level 90 coin, so might not be a free character. I mean, to be fair, he is good, but oh, they're showing the fight against. I wanted to see her in PvP. I really wanted to see her in PvP. Oh, this is a final boss, right? They're finally doing a collab final boss again. It must be a final boss because the points there. It is a final boss. Look at the. Oh, that's cool. I would have liked for them to showcase her in PvP, but okay. The animations are cool. I mean, it's the same as in PvP, kinda. I would assume. I don't think you can get that big of a glimpse of how good she actually is in PvE, because you're applying the Torns on him. But I don't think you can seal all his cards. I guess we'll have to wait for my showcase to see how good she is in PvP. Why Blue Hauser? There's no detonate skill. She doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Why Blue Hauser? I like how True Awakening is such a messed up system. They don't even have True Awakening on their characters here. The dev account doesn't have their whole box True Awaken. Alright. I'll let this play out. Even though it's so poorly. I hate GP. I hate GP stream so much. Dude, just put it on the middle of the screen big. Why is it? Look at this. This is the whole screen, right? Look at all of this unused space on screen. And then there's this, like, these, like, reading the tweets or whatever. Give me Korea, dude. They play on an iPad on Korea. They have, like, the whole screen is the game. I can barely see anything. Even if oh my god. Better. I should put Family Guy on the other side. He's gonna ult. Guess we get to see that. We get to see their score, I guess. It's pretty cool ult. Did he get top 1%? Level 110. Level 110. And leveling up. Alright. That's it. Wait for the patch notes now.